We have another iron horse saw to speak of. This is actually Chad Lumber Jackson. I think he's flat out given it to Iron Horse, but they may have done some horse trading. Ha, Iron horse trading. I've always thought that these were really cool saws, but I never knew just how worth it they were for me, because I like stuff that's like, I like a little bit more modern saws, and so I'm like, I don't know if this would have a place in my arsenal, but if it did, I definitely would want the Poulan version, which is the, what is it, 405? No, maybe it is the 405. 445? I don't know. But this is a P42, all right? And I know that Poulan made this in a regular and a boost port option. But it's a Pioneer P42, and these are 65 cc's, I want to say. Horizontal layout, real big saws. I mean, this is as big as probably an 80 cc saw. And so that's why I look at it a little bit differently. Doesn't really matter what the power it has. Well, I mean, if it has 80 cc power, it's okay to be 80 cc big, you know what I mean? But we're gonna give this a run. Chad left this here for me just to do a video on it and showcase it. And then it's gonna get sent to Harvey. Oh, I turned it off. One more. Well, what's the verdict? She definitely pulls like a bigger saw. It doesn't RPM like a bigger saw, and it doesn't RPM like a modern saw, but it definitely pulls. It's got torque, pulls like a bigger saw. Faux show. Really runs good. Really runs good. You know what? I'm going to throw that bar. I believe that's the exact same pattern as my Poulan 4000. I'm going to throw that bar and chain on the Poulan and see how it does up against this. Yeah, why not? I can't figure out a reason. Okay, so the bar mount was not the same, so that kind of sucks. So what we have on here, this is an Oregon square grind, or I'm sorry, full chisel Oregon, non-safety, hand filed by me, which is suspect. So we'll see if she even starts. Seems to be oiling now. Last time I used it, it wasn't oiling quite right. But that's a completely fresh build. I've only ran it, this is the second time, and it has not disappointed. That's a good running 4000, man. That's the best running one of this chassis that I've ever seen, but also it's the only ported one that I've ever ran. I've always just ran the stockers. And this one, I took a lot out of the squish on this one. I want to say I took like 60 thousandths out of the squish, maybe. Took a lot. And the port numbers on it were all kinds of janky, effed up, you know. But if you want to see more about this saw, just a novice lumberjack, Poulan 4000. And you'll pull up all the videos that I have on it. But it's definitely, if nothing else, it's damn cool. It is a damn cool saw. So another thing that was really struck me as just downright mind-blowing, whenever I was trying to take the bar off of that partner and put it on this thing, that damn thing had an 8-pin sprocket on it, and it still had that kind of torque, and I still thought that it was slow. You know, I mean, it wasn't a turd or anything like that, but how weird is that they engineered that thing to really be a torque monster. Torque, 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 torque. Forget about it, low RPMs. That thing probably doesn't, in the cut, that thing's probably only doing 7,500 RPMs. And so that's why it needs that big 8-pin sprocket on there. But it's a cool saw. That's a really cool saw, but completely different than the modern stuff. This one is a 7-pin setup, and like I said, it's a round file, filed by me, Oregon. And I'm not bad at filing chains, but nobody's going to be like, oh, that Bodie, boy, he can put a mean file on it. No. But yeah, heck, while we got it out, let's put it in that smaller wood over there and see how it does. Nah, I don't want to do that with that chain. I want to do that with a C83. Anyways, this is your video. I hope you liked it. I liked making it.